Alright guys, so today we're going to be eating natto. A little worried about this one, so if you don't know what natto is, it is fermented soybeans with seasoning sauce. I got this for $2 at the Asian market. It comes with a 3-pack. They come frozen and you have to thaw them out. This one's thawed out. These are frozen still, but I needed the nutrition facts. So 3 servings per container, and serving size is 1 pack. So serving size is just one of these. 110 calories. Total fat is 5 grams. Saturated fat is 1 gram. Cholesterol is 0 milligrams. Sodium is 190 milligrams. Total carbs is 6 grams. Fiber is 4 grams. There's less than 1 gram of sugar, and there's 9 grams of protein. Alright, so comes in a little foam thing. You get a mustard packet, super tiny, and I'm not sure what this is. It looks like some kind of oil, and then you get your beans. Alright, so let's go ahead and take the wrapper off. You can see they're already very sticky and stringy. Alright, so I'm going to put the sauce in here and we're going to start mixing this up. Alright guys, so we're going to take our mustard packet and put that in there. And we're going to take our oil or whatever this is. I could have translated it, but I don't really feel like it, so open that up. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and stir this up. And as you stir it, it's going to get more sticky and stringy. I'm not really sure how long I'm supposed to stir this up for, but I'm guessing it's about ready because it is getting very sticky and whatnot. So I think normally people eat this on top of some rice or with a side of something. I don't really have anything to eat it with, so we're just going to try this by itself with the mustard and oil that it comes with. Alright guys, so this is what it's looking like. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and try this. I might have to go and get a spoon or a fork because I'm not the greatest with chopsticks and I'm just picking it up and it just keeps falling off. I guess I just scoop it up, kind of cheating, but alright, let's go. It smells okay. It smells like mustard. Ew, I don't know about that, guys. Oh god. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go in for a second bite. I think it's the texture that I'm definitely not liking. The flavor's not that great either, I will admit. But, like, look at this. It looks like snot. Like, someone literally just fucking blew their fucking nose into my beans. I don't know how people eat these with chopsticks. Ugh. I don't know, guys. It kind of I don't know how to describe the flavor. I'm getting a lot of saltiness. I feel like I'm not getting much of that mustard. Maybe if you add a little bit of more mustard into it, if that's what that packet was. I'm guessing that's what it was. I do think that maybe I would like this over some rice. Um, but by itself, I don't think I really like it that much. I will say, it doesn't really stink. I've heard natto stinks, but it doesn't really stink to me. I'm gonna go in for a third bite, and then we're gonna call it. So. Ew. That was a big bite. Yeah, no, this ain't for me, guys. I might try it again over some rice, because I do have more of these. But I'm probably just going to throw this one away. I'm not a big fan of this right now. I think it's that texture. Honestly, like, I kind of feel like I'm going to throw up. It kind of has a bitter flavor to it as well. I'm thinking I'm tasting, like, bitterness and, like, salt. Ugh. Okay. So, I think I'm going to give the natto a 3 out of 10. Yeah. I don't know. I'm like I said, I might try to with some rice. We'll see what that tastes any better. I think it might, but as by itself, with just the seasonings, like the sauces, I'm not a big fan of it. Alright, guys, so since we're on the topic of stinky and fermented stuff, I also have this stinky tofu snack. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up and try it as well. Alright, guys, so we have the stinky tofu. I'm not really sure how to eat this. It is a snack. It seems kind of flat. And I did Google Translate it, but it didn't really say that there wasn't really any instructions, so I'm guessing I just eat it. So it says there's 1 serving per container, so I'm guessing per packet inside of here. Serving size, it doesn't tell you. Calories 370, total fat 32, sodium 960 milligrams, so pretty salty. 3 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fiber, 0 grams of sugar, and 18 grams of protein. So this is high in protein. Okay, so I just pulled this out of the bag, which kind of makes me wonder if I am supposed to do something with this, because this has like little spots. And there's just like lots of little packets. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go translate this, and I'm going to see if I need to do anything, or if I'm just supposed to eat this out of the pack. Alright guys, I'm back. Google Translate did not really help me. It was kind of funny though, because it translated this as Hot Mom brand. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, really, it just says like the ingredients, and it says it's a spicy stinky tofu, but it didn't say anything about what this is. So we're just gonna eat this, and if I'm doing it wrong, if you guys know anything about this product, then I guess you guys just let me know. Alright guys, so I just cut this open. Oh, I will say it does stink. So since oh god, did you guys see that string? So anyway, since I still have these chopsticks, I'm going to grab this out with the chopsticks. Well, I will say that doesn't look very appetizing. Looks pretty gross, to be honest. It smells terrible. And I still don't know what this is for. So we're just gonna go ahead and bite it. It says it's a stinky tofu snack, so I'm guessing you just eat it out of the packet. And there's nothing else in here besides the packets and this plastic, so look at me stalling. Alright guys, let's go do this. Ooh, spicy. You know what? I think I like this. It does smell really bad, but it has some good flavor there. Shit. This is pretty spicy though, I will say that. So if you're not a big fan of spices, definitely not for you. I think, if I'm being honest, I think I would put this in some ramen maybe, or over some rice or something. I feel like it would be great with something. I think I do like it. I do like tofu. I've had tofu before. As long as you make tofu right, it actually is pretty good. But yeah, no. I think this is honestly pretty good. It's nice and soft, super marinated, lots of oil and stuff in there, so it's really, you know, soft and everything. And it has a lot of flavors. It's kind of hard to describe the flavors because there is like quite a bit. It's just very flavorful. But I will tell you right now that spice is definitely there. I feel like texture-wise, I'm getting like fish. Like it's tofu, but like I'm getting like a fish texture, like a fish meat, where it's nice and tender. I'm going to give this stinky tofu snack probably like a 6 out of 10, honestly. And I'm definitely going to be eating more of these. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, share, like, comment.